What's up, y'all? I'm just trying to make sure that we are all good to go. There we go. What's going on, y'all? Yo, so today it's gonna be kind of an easy project, not super crazy, but I am using some really pretty greenery and one of these moss baskets. I know some of y'all bought the moss baskets from DecoExchange. I think we are sold out, y'all. Oh, and I don't have the SKU number on it. Oh, yes, I do. So the moss baskets actually come in a set. They do come in a set, so it's the big one and the small one. And the SKU is, hold on, goodness gracious, 62066. 62066. Okay, so these are really great. I love these moss baskets because you can really use them for just about any holiday. Good morning. So, really great to have. I love these baskets. I've done them in multiple different seasons. So, I want to do more like an everyday season, just with some classic greenery. But I have done them with like sunflowers and geraniums and some 60919 and some sunflowers. So I have done these in multiple seasons, like I said. I've done the big one and I've also done the small one. So here's the small one, y'all. So really pretty. I love these. But I want to do just like an everyday theme, just with some greenery. And I'm only going to do the large one today. Okay, so first I started off by adding in my foam. It's just a piece of foam. I didn't want to cut it on camera, y'all, because of the knife. It does make that nasty sound. So I was like, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that to y'all. But really simple. I just glued some greenery in there. There's a little bit of glue. And then I ran like a little wire across. And this is moss covered, so you really can't even see the wire. I don't know if you guys can see oh, y'all can see it. Maybe. It's right there. So it's tied up in the back so it doesn't move anywhere. But I'm going to use some of the new greenery that we have at Deco. This one, which is, these are Regency items. This one's Regency. We all know Regency International is really known for a lot of their decorations. So super excited to be carrying this stuff there now. But look how pretty this fern is. So I absolutely love this. I was showing it yesterday on a live sale, which is what we do on the DecoExchange app and on the Facebook page. Which, of course, if you guys download the app, you can always watch replays. But y'all, this is absolutely gorgeous fern. I love it. It's so pretty. And then I'm bringing in some of the grape ivy, which I also love as well. This is a really good everyday greenery to always have. So love this one. And then I think I was only going to use one, but then I brought in this trailing ivy, which this is a super affordable greenery, y'all. This one's I think less than $4 if I'm not mistaken. And I really love this. Really, really love this. So, so pretty. Okay. So we've put our foam in our moss basket. You really don't have to do anything. If you want to, you can. I just choose not to put moss right here covering the foam. Majority of the time, all the florals that I do add to it kind of cover that up, so I don't have the need to do that. But if you want to, you can. Okay, so I'm going to start off with the ivy, the grape ivy first. Trim that. Good morning, y'all. It's Friday. Adding some hot glue to this stem, and I'm gonna go right in the middle towards the back. Okay, so that's gonna start filling it up. Already, just that one little stem right there, y'all. Look. See, so look, it's already starting to cover up my foam. So that's exactly what I want. So now I'm gonna come in with, and I am gonna use the whole bush, y'all. This is one bush, and I am gonna use the whole thing. So with it being wired, you can manipulate that fern where you need this to be. And this one is the, let me give you the name of it. This one just says Natural Touch Forest Fern Bush. But so, so pretty. Okay. I think I want it on this side. So I want to kind of pre-poke a hole. I think this is the Real Touch. I think it is the Real Touch Ivy. So I did pre-poke a little bit of a hole in there, so we can put this. And now I'm going to just insert that into. Manipulate some of that greenery, because y'all remember, you can make that greenery do what you want it to do, not what it wants to do. Right? So this is what we have so far. So we've got the moss, we've got that grape ivy, and then I've added in this one fern. This is like it's really, really, I think they call this one like the sawtooth fern or something like that, but it's really, really pretty. And then we're gonna add in, I'm gonna go ahead and add in 2 of these, which is the fern Natural Touch one. This one's really, I think this one's super affordable. I think this one's like less than $5 if I'm not mistaken. Good morning. I'm gonna bring this one in the full. Whole bush again. I'm gonna bring that in. We might only need 1, y'all. I think that's all I want to do. I'm just gonna do 1. But so this is really, really great, y'all, if you're working with florals, right? If you're working with different color flowers, to have a nice greenery base. Right? So this would be nice to have, like, just ready to go, prepared. You don't really need to do very much to it. And then you can add some florals to it if you wanted to. So now I'm going to bring in this really pretty ivy. So I think this is the Real Touch or something. This one's 80991. 80991. It's really, really pretty. So I'm going to bring this one. So I am kind of pre-poking some holes in the foam. We're going to bring this one right in here. So what I do love is that is wired, so I can manipulate it where I need it to go. Okay, so just manipulating that where I need it to go. Yo, I burnt myself. Okay, so now I'm gonna bring in this one. This is the they call it a rabbit fern from Michaels. So this one's going to be 10707273. And I did cut this one up. Oh, I got glue all over my fingers. I think this one's probably going to blister. It's okay. Okay, so we're going to bring in this rabbit fern. Really, really pretty. And I want to start off with my larger piece. This one is the larger of the 3 pieces, I think. Yeah, so this one I kind of want to bend it a little bit. And by a little, I mean a lot. Because I kind of want that draping off of the side right here. This is the only one we've really cut up the entire project. So there we go. We've got that one kind of dipping out over the edge. And then this one we're going to come in and kind of put them a little bit together so it looks like one whole plant. Kind of scrunch this one up just a little bit. Do I have this bird nest? I think I want to use a bird nest in here. So, adding this in right next to that one. I'm telling y'all, giving that illusion that there's like a full plant in there, right? So we've got it kind of trailing off. This one's also trailing off. And then we've got the fern back here, a different one. That grape ivy, because y'all know ivy loves to kind of just do whatever it wants to. So I love that it's kind of peeking in through like some of the greenery. So I do love that. I just saw this out of the corner of my eye, y'all, in the back of me. So in my work area, I have some baskets that's got some stuff on it. And I just happened to see this. I don't know if I want to I don't know if I'm 100% committed to this decision right here, but I do like this. Not 100%, y'all. I might not choose to do this. Because I feel like we might have way too much stuff already hanging down. Yeah, we have too much stuff hanging down. Dang it. But that was a really pretty choice. I thought I had a different one. I don't think we do have a different one. But what I do have is some smaller succulents that we could use. And it's going to be a little bit of a cluster. Love this. It's a little pick. And I'm going to stick that right in between that ivy stem right there. Okay? So, put some hot glue on this. Put that in. Just different types of greenery, y'all. This is one thing I love to work with, florals and greenery. And next week we're going to be all together at Deco at the warehouse, and we are going to dive into florals, and I think it's going to be an amazing weekend. So you can join us at springflingworkshop.com. There is also a option in there to join us for creative coaching and the workshop, which I think is the deal of the century. If you join us for the workshop and the creative coaching, you get, so for $59 you can get the creative coaching group for a month, the workshop, and the Deco discounts for a month as well. And that's all for $59, y'all. That's a heck of a steal, I think. So I'm just filling this in. Got 4 pieces left. So these 4 pieces are actually, I'm going to flip this over. Okay. I'm going to kind of scrunch these up just a little bit so it looks like a nice little cluster. And this is why I don't add a lot of moss, y'all, because I can add a piece of greenery like this. So you see how, here, I'll move this out, you can see. You'll see how you can see the foam right there. glue on that. And then I will put this piece in the back as well. Covering up that glue, that foam. So this has a thick stem. Wired, so I'm gonna go ahead and put some hot glue on there before I really commit to this. Move some of that greenery around. Sticking that in, just a nice little touch of some succulents. Okay. I'm going to bring another one right in this general area. Right in the middle. So succulents, of course, being one of the most expensive faux florals you can buy, I think. You want to make sure that they have their own moment, right? So, yes, we have all of this really pretty lush greenery, and this is like a nice little surprise in it. But always want to make sure that they have like a nice spot to nestle in, because they are expensive. You know, on some of those, I'll show you on some of the pics, like this is all you have to work with. Like that's the stem you have to work with. So you want to make sure that when you're working with them, that they have a nice floral, a nice spot to sit in. So I bought these at Hobby Lobby about a month ago, and I've been dying to use them. So I think I want to use this one on here. Oh, yep, I think that's going to be perfect right in there. So it does have wire on it. That's what I already do love about it. So it's already pre-wired. So yes, please sign me up. Where's the other one? There it is. Actually, I know exactly what I'm going to do. Where are we? There we go. I don't know. I don't know if we're going to cover succulents. I don't think we are. I'm not sure. But you never know. We always have something. One thing we haven't shared is a lot of our projects. I do know that I will share that my project is the pre-recorded and the live demo are two different projects. So I will share that. So you're going to get one pre-recorded from me, and then you will get a live that's going to be totally different from me. So yeah, let me get my moss real quick, because I got to cover up that pipe cleaner. That zip tie. And I don't need a lot, so that's what's really great. I don't need a lot of moss on this. I just need a little piece. I get my moss at Walmart. So I'm going to add just a little dab of glue. I'm going to bring that in, just kind of cover that up a little bit. I love how this looks. Now you have the option to just leave it as is, right? Or you can add a ribbon hanger, and I'm going to add a ribbon hanger to it. I thought I had this one open, but I guess I don't. It'll be okay. But it is this 1-inch D. Stevens ribbon. Absolutely gorgeous. I love this. And with this, y'all, look how pretty that looks. I'm wondering. I'm going to add this, y'all. I see a vision in my head. I see a vision. And this is one thing I'm going to tell you guys. Megan and I, we love this color scheme. We love greenery. We love florals. And it's always good to have a nice collection of it. So if you want to make a wreath or something like this, right? You can do it. But the greens and creams and like burlaps and browns and black and white is one of our favorite color combinations to work with, y'all. So we will always have a nice selection at home. That way if someone wants like, oh, I want an everyday wreath, this is an everyday wreath color scheme. Okay. Oh, that D. Stevens ribbon is thick. And she's pretty. So I'm going to get a little bit of moss again. Y'all, I use it very sparingly. Right? And all I'm going to do is dollop some hot glue on that zip tie. And I'm covering up my mechanics right there. I'll be able to bring in some greenery as well. Now look how pretty that looks. So now we can do our ribbon hanger. So I'm going to flip that over. I want to cut me a nice length of ribbon. So this is about 25 inches. Okay. Y'all look how that curls. Goodness gracious, y'all. So getting the handle, I'm gonna bring that up through it. I'm going to scrunch this up. Bring that tail. Okay. And now you can use pipe cleaner or wire. I want to opt for the wire because it's going to be a little bit invisible. I'm bringing that wire. It is the spring. It's going to be spring, y'all. So I'm telling you, looking forward. Now, like, we're going to have the windows open. You're going to be able to hear the birds and all that chirping. So, just tying that up. I'll dovetail this one. Goodness gracious, that wire is thick. Y'all, it's us. We have, so where my table is right here, there's 2 windows right here, and there's 2 big trees outside those windows, and that's where a lot of the birds are. Okay, so now we have our really pretty ribbon hanger on it, so you can hang it so on your door like that. But y'all, look how pretty that is. And it wasn't a lot of thinking. We used a lot of whole bushes and a lot of whole stems. I love doing the whole stems and the whole bushes, right? So we've got 1 bush of the fern, another bush of a different fern, 1 grape ivy, 1 rabbit fern that we did cut up into 2 pieces. That we cut up into 3 pieces, kind of making it look nice and full like a plant. The Real Touch Ivy, which, y'all, look at all the different colors of green, right? Look how pretty all the different colors look. So we got a bunch of different colors of green. We've got some eucalyptus. We've got some seeded. I think this is like a sedum or something like that. And then we've got some succulents kind of trailing in, right? So even though the succulents are still about the same matching color, they are trailing in throughout. And then we have our birdhouse, and then we added our little bow. And then we have our ribbon hanger. So on my door, like, we've got a command hook, and that's where that'll just look like that. But y'all, really, really pretty. I love these moss baskets. These moss baskets are really, really versatile for any season. I've done them for, like I said. So this is the one we did today. And I will say, on the DecoExchange app and the Facebook page, I've done this one on there. I did this one on there. So y'all, really, really great options to have. So they're both the same size. This one's got reds and yellows and blues and some whites. I love this. This is one of my favorite color combinations, y'all. The reds, the yellows, and the whites, and the blues. Love those. And then, of course, we have the natural green look as well. Okay. But, y'all, that's all I have for y'all. Don't forget, we do have our workshop next week. I don't know how YouTube is going to be next week, y'all, because we will all be together, all the coaches. Maybe I can convince them to come live with us over here on the DecoExchange YouTube channel, so you can get to know some of them, because I know some of y'all are new here and you don't know who some of your creative coaches are. But springflingworkshop.com is where you can join us for our next workshop. It is happening next week. It is virtual. It is $50. If you are a creative coaching member, of course, you do get a discount. If you're not a creative coaching member, there is an option on the sales page to join the creative coaching group and do the workshop and get the Deco discounts for a month of the price. I think it's $59. Okay, so definitely check that out if you would like. But y'all, that's all I have for y'all. Thanks for hanging out with me. Happy Friday, and I will see y'all next time. Okay, bye y'all.